Let me make sure y'all hear me. Can y'all hear me? Yes. Hi, everyone. So good to be with you all yet again for yet another episode of iRock TV with your hostess with the mostest, Nicolette Barrett, the Get It Done strategist. And yes, all month long, we are celebrating International Update Your LinkedIn Profile Month. Yes, every single day this month, I want you to take time out to review your LinkedIn profile and see what kind of enhancements, updates, edits that need to be made. If y'all hear a little whimpering in the back, that's my dog. um, he is leaving me. He is trying to go find my daughter. So therefore, if you hear that, let's just not worry about it. He'll be okay. Y'all heard of Bam Bam. Y'all know him. Okay, so I'm so excited to have you all. As always, when you jump on, please make sure you haven't take the opportunity to share the broadcast. And I have to apologize because it looks like there's some mix up with our time. I have on 5:15 scheduled, but then I see that my assistant, he puts out 5:30. So I'm like, which one is it, Ian? So we're going to get that all corrected. So if you are joining me right now, excellent. If you happen to get me at the tail end, my sincere apologies. We'll get that all together so you don't have to worry about it. But you can always catch the replay on our YouTube channel. iRock TV, okay? iRock TV 21. Just put it in the search engine, or you could put my name in there as you see it on the bottom, Nicolette Barrett, also known as the Get Higher Strategist, and it will pull up. And while you're there, you might as well subscribe and hit the bell so you can get reminders of when I go live again and give some great information. And there's over 150 videos out there. Some of my very first Facebook Live videos that you all could probably get a good laugh out of, and also some of my wonderful guests that I've had on throughout the years, sharing their knowledge and giving a peek inside of their careers as well. So I want you to take a moment to do that. And like I said, every single week, this month, well, actually all month long, I want you to take an opportunity to look at your LinkedIn profile and think of ways that you can enhance it and brand yourself and market yourself a little bit better, or change some information that's outdated, no longer relevant. Maybe update your photo or background image or what have you. But this is what we're celebrating. I did a big press release that iRock is announcing this. So this is the first year that we're doing it. Woo, woo, woo. And we're going to do it every single year. And it's going to get better and better, or gooder and gooder, whichever one that you want to use. So I'm really excited about that endeavor because, as you all have noticed, probably especially those who follow me, I am doing a lot of speaking on LinkedIn, and I'm sort of becoming the LinkedIn guru because number one, I love it. And number two, I do get a lot of traction with LinkedIn. So I am a huge believer in leveraging LinkedIn as your personal professional profile because even if you go to different events, people want to connect with you on LinkedIn rather than take a business card. Yes, it's okay to still have a business card. And nowadays they have QR codes for business cards, but they still want to connect with you on LinkedIn. So having a profile that's updated and ready to go at any time is going to be to your benefit. Now, before I get into all my tips, and I want to go ahead and take a quick break, but I want to tell you all how powerful it is. For the last couple of months, I have been found for lucrative opportunities directly through LinkedIn. Now, for my career professionals, this could be lucrative opportunities for you to get an opportunity for a job, your dream job, and for my business owners to have clients find you for speaking opportunities, teaching opportunities, facilitation opportunities, or even just and taking on some of your using some of your services. So I have literally really did a lot of great things with this, and it was so funny because I'm like, okay, California is calling my name. Every time you turn around, I'm getting an awesome opportunity to work with California. I just did a hour and a half training for close to 200 career professionals, and that's just career professionals. And then in addition to that, the HR department was on there, learning development department was on there, listening to me teach all about how to help their internal employees get ready for their opportunities internally. So a succession planning. So I taught them how to make sure that they are presenting their best foot forward through, of course, resumes and cover letters. not only on paper, but then also to present their best self forward with their interview prep. So therefore, I talked about all of that, and I got great feedback. Whoop whoop! So I'm so excited about that. But I say all that because it was a great opportunity. They found me on a speaker forum that I forgot. I put a profile out there. But what sealed the deal, they told me, is that they researched me on LinkedIn. So therefore, LinkedIn is where it is. You may have other profiles elsewhere, like I do, but what seals the deal is your LinkedIn profile. That's why it's so important for you to make sure that you are ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay. So that's what I wanted to say as we get ready for the tips. And please make sure that you're sharing the broadcast. Say hello to me. I see you all watching. Say hi. Type in to let me know that you are there. And I will take a quick break and let's see. And then let me see. Is it up here? My little videos. Where are my videos? I'll do my quick intro and then where is it? I don't see it. Oh, they have a show more button that I got to get used to trying to look for. I'm going to take a quick break and then I will be back to share the tips I have for you today. And I am back, and I wanted to say hello to my fave. Hey there, Miss Nairobi. How are you? So good to see you on today. Thank you so much for being with me again. And go ahead and share the broadcast with your followers as well so we can talk all about LinkedIn. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I am going to go to my first tip. And let's see. So, the first thing I want you, okay, first of all, let me introduce the topic. The topic today is 3 tips to up level your LinkedIn profile. 3 tips to up level your LinkedIn profile. The first thing that I really want you to do is to research when the best time is to post your content. Now, therefore, you're going to have to take some time out to look at the internet, go on Google, and then research when is the best time to post your type of content because you want to make sure that you're having the most eyes on your content to get the best traction. So people are reading what you're doing. And there's all types of studies that have been out there for you. And try to look for something for your particular niche because the more niche you are, the better your results. So make sure you're taking an opportunity to research when the best time is to post your content. Yes, to me, yeah, I post content at various times, but wouldn't it be awesome is to post it exactly at the time that you know people are listening? One of the reasons I switched over to Monday is because people have said all the other days are so crowded, I can't even go to a lot of the other live streams because too many people are on there on those days. So when I think as a career professional, I am like, well, I would like to have a boost in what I need to do at the beginning of the week instead of the end of the week. And then I did a little research and found out Monday is a good day. So why not? So Monday, right after work, people are more apt to look at their phones because they're getting over the Monday, right? Like, oh gosh, it's Monday again. I have to get back into the swing of things. My mind has to get back in the swing of things. So why not go ahead and give some tips? So for you, I want you to take a moment to research when is a good time for you to post your content. And that's for career professionals thinking about your thought leadership, right? And also for my business professionals to make sure you're posting content that will attract the clients to you. So make sure that you're looking at that and researching and developing a strategy all around when the best time to post your content. All right. So next, go ahead and use hashtags for your niche. So hashtags are awesome to bring people to your content. So think about what hashtags would be best that is something that people will always come to me for, or that is relevant to the type of information or posting that I or the content that I'm posting. So for example, I may always put in hashtag I rock resumes because if you do that, hopefully you'll be drawn to my content. But if someone is searching for LinkedIn tips, I'm going to use that hashtag because that's when I want to bring people to look at my content all about LinkedIn. If I'm speaking about resumes, then I will use that hashtag, resume writing, resume tips. So think about what kind of tips you or hashtags you can use for your content that people will search for and bring them to you. Now, one of the things you can do is also research again and then ask the wonderful Google and ask it what are the types of hashtags that I can use for my niche and also the content that I'm always posting. And it's always good to have a couple of those on standby, like a post-it note on your computer or a file where you are always just pulling the same ones and use them. Now, here's the wonderful thing about LinkedIn, they will give you some suggestions based on what you're posting. How awesome is that? So look at those and see if they are relevant to what you want to post. Now, I will warn you. Now, this is something I used to do. I used to put so many hashtags in my posts that it became convoluted. So I didn't know. I just like the hashtags. Hash this, hash that. No. Pick just a couple of hashtags that's really good that will people will be drawn to your content. They can get all the other information as well. So keep it relative, maybe 3 to 5 at most. And I'm trying to do a better job of of myself. So I am preaching to the actual choir. Let's see. Let's see who else I got here. Hey, so come on, hey, you got to get permission so I can say, hey, thank you so much for being with me. I sure appreciate it. Let me know who you are so I can acknowledge you and take a moment to go ahead and share the broadcast. Okay, so that's what I really want you to make sure that you're doing, using the hashtags for your niche. Okay, so another tip that I want you to do is I want you to start thinking about your connections. So I want you to connect with relevancy. So if you're developing a strategy for you as a career professional and you are in, say, for the in the financial finance industry, why not make connections with those who are also in the finance industry so that you can elevate your profile to show that you have these kind of people in your industry that will also in your niche so that people will be drawn to your profile. So it's good for me. I call myself a lion, which is a LinkedIn open networker. That's what lion means. Oh, I need to put that in a tip. Okay, Lion, Lion, LinkedIn open networker because of what I present. So for me, I'm an open networker when it comes down to making sure I help career professionals in all industries because I am not a niche person because I believe in telling your story and it doesn't matter the niche. And then I also look at my business professionals because I'm looking to make sure I'm able to help them brand themselves as I have done as a business owner on LinkedIn for my professional profile as well as on my business page as well. So therefore, I'm open to having these discussions because number one, I learn from them and then I know how to position them. So I want you to think about what will be relevant as I get started and get the traction. The great thing about my profile, I have a lot of traction already, but I want you to get that relevancy, that kind of traction that you need so more people are drawn to you. And I'm going to tell you a quick story about a peer that refuses to connect with anybody that's in the same industry because it was so funny. She said, I don't want people to see other resume writers on my profile just in case they want to give the business to them. I'm like, boo, there's so many people out here that need resumes. Why do you think you can write all of them? I couldn't understand it. And that's the a closed hand will never get fed, right? Because you're not open and free. It's like, no, it's about more people showing your credence and what you have to offer. So she said, I learned that from a group within the Resume Writers Association. I said, that's hard for me to believe, but okay, whatever you say. But that's not really the way you should do it. Think about how you can have more people because if you have more people on your profile with those different niches, those are still some keywords that people will be looking for because they figure you're a career professional. So you're going to network with like-minded people in your career professional. as well as in your business niche, right? Why would you think or be scared that someone's going to steal your clients by not networking with those individuals? So, how do you learn? How do you grow? So, that was kind of weird, but a truism. And it was validated by another peer that the peer wouldn't tell me the name of the person. But when I reached out and it was told to me, I said, oh, now I know who, who it is. Wink, wink, you know who you are. Well, anyway, who told that information to me? But you don't want to do that. But you want to connect with relevancy. And here's another example I was thinking. Now, if I am a real estate person, I am going to want to network with, of course, mortgage companies, right? I'm going to want to work with commercial mortgage companies. I'm going to, or realtors. I'm going to go ahead and want to connect with people in the construction industry, interior design industry. You know why? So when my person asks me for a referral, then I not only have just one or two, I have several I can make that offer to. Again, elevating me as a professional. So, case in point, I had one of my clients ask me a question last night and say, do you have connections for X, Y, and Z? I'm like, well, I did, but I do have some other connections in another facet that I can do some digging and bring that information. It goes beyond just the people next door or local. It's because of what's out there on the LinkedIn profile. So you want to think strategically on how can I connect with relevancy, not only for myself in my niche, so that I have professionals that I collaborate with, discuss different things with, network with, which is absolutely phenomenal. But I also want to make sure that I'm able to refer out as needed. So if somebody asks it, I can think, who's in my Rolodex? And let me tell you all something. I just had a big stack of business cards. Let me show you this real quick. I have all of these business cards from different events I've been going to. I'm like, okay, these are going in the garbage. Number one, I'm going to go and see if they're on LinkedIn. And if they're on LinkedIn, I'm going to connect with them and then throw them away. And if they're not on LinkedIn, that's an opportunity for me to say, I kind of need to help you get on LinkedIn because that's where it is. And I can explain to them the reason why. So, therefore, making sure that your LinkedIn profile is awesome and also connecting for relevancy is going to be great. Okay, let's see who else I have here. Oh, hey, so you good? Thank you. How are you? So that that was you. Oh no, it's not you. Okay, it's so good to have you on here. What's up? I'm shooting down my little tips about LinkedIn. And I don't know if you heard, but I did I'm announcing International Update Your LinkedIn Profile Month. So that's what it's all about this month. And also, you all, I want to make sure that you know next week I am doing a free webinar to give you some 7 tips. It's my, talk that I give all the time. LinkedIn charged up 7 tips to take your LinkedIn profile from blah to wow. So I want to show you that, talk to you through those types of things, and give you a little bit more insight on how you can elevate your profile. So it's a free webinar. It's on my LinkedIn page. It's also on Facebook. So register and sign up for that and share it with others. So it'll be right after our broadcast. I'm thinking about not really having a broadcast besides saying, hey, y'all, sign up for the free webinar. So I'm going to do that. And if you happen to miss it, that's okay. You can get the recording. So go ahead and sign up. So, yes, please sign up, y'all, for that. Let's see. What else do I have? I think that is it for my tips on today. And let me see. Yes, so I want you all to make sure that you go out to my YouTube channel and subscribe to iRock TV. I should have put 21 on there. Let me edit that real quick. It should be iRock 21. And again, the TV is not necessarily relevant, but there we go. So now go out there and subscribe to the iRock TV. Well, maybe not. That's my Bitly link. Y'all see me sit up here making all these edits because that Bitly link won't work. So that's my Bitly link. But if you go to YouTube and just put in iRock TV 21, I should pop up, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I go live, and you can be brought in as well. Now, just a quick thing. Do anybody have any questions before I wrap up the topic on today? Any questions? I sure appreciate all of y'all as well. Okay. Thank y'all so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to be here with you all. And if anybody is watching the replay, please make sure you put hashtag replay so I know that you watched the replay and share it with your audience. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Nicolette Barrett, the Get Higher Strategist. And remember to join the webinar next week. It's going to be from 6, I think I got it from 6:30, no, 5:30 to 6:30, something like that. But go out on my LinkedIn page and Facebook and register today. Thank you all so much and make it a great evening. Until next week, you all make it a great day. Bye.